Hudson.
We finished analyzing that mainframe that Mason Woods brought from Yamato.
And?
Perseus was looking for the names of sleeper agents Dragovich used in '68.
Give us those names. We'll get Adler's team to track them down.
Perseus erased them.
Fuck me.
There's only one place you're gonna find that information now. The Lubyanka building.
What? KGB headquarters? Why didn't Perseus get them there himself?
I don't know. Maybe he's operating without authorization.
I'll let Adler know. But we're gonna do this the right way, or we're not gonna do it at all.
Just got word. Belikov is back in Moscow.
You guys know the plan. Bell, you're with me. Lazar, be ready for exfil.
Are you taking them into the KGB with you? Are you crazy? Wait for Mason or Woods to return.
I don't need Mason or Woods. I need Bell. They've got the skill we need.
Are you enjoying this? You're risking the entire operation unnecessarily.
It's not unnecessary. It's calculated.
Just understand that if you botch this, we can't get those names. It's over.
I know you can do this. Hudson doesn't trust anyone he can't control.
Alright. Do some digging. Oh, that new enlarger came in. I set it up in the dark room for you.
Curious. Does the name Madam Shell mean anything to you?
Have you come to convince me that you should be headlining this operation? Oh, is that right? Well, at least you're not hiding behind Adler. I'll grant you that. Now what is it? That's on a need-to-know basis. And from where I'm standing, there's no reason in hell you need to know that. You're to make contact with him and follow Adler's lead. Negative. Digging into the KGB's most classified database would blow his cover and burn years of posturing. He'll get you in, but he won't go near that list of names. We can't take the time to fabricate them. Belikov will get you uniforms, and from there you'll need to improvise. Strategically speaking, this borders on insanity, which is precisely the type of work we rely on Adler for. Either as Adler's most trusted ally, or as cannon fodder. An excellent proposition.
I worked with Madam Shell for 3 years, closely. I trusted her.
Isn't there something you could be doing?
The moment I began to suspect something, she knew. I was able to fight her off, but she left me
Move
with
along.
this parting gift.
What's on your mind? This isn't the first government agency I've broken into. The best are virtually impenetrable. But there's always a weakness. In this case, the weakness is the KGB placing too much trust in one of their own. If there was ever an operation suited to your skill set, it's this one. I handle the talking. You get us the names. Why do you ask? Mm-hmm. I don't. He's not one of mine. If I couldn't put my life in the hands of fetid strangers, I'd be in a different line of work. No, MI6 focuses mainly on the perimeter. Agents in client states, smaller figures within the USSR. They go from the outside in. Belikov is one of ours, supposedly. I'm trusting Hudson here. Man can be a pain in the ass, but he's no fool. Scar? You mean this? Is it noticeable? Back in '73, I was nearly killed by a tiger while on a mission in Malaysia. But human ingenuity still rules the animal kingdom. You ever been attacked by a tiger, Belle? Okay. Check out the board when you're ready.
Time to break out your Russian, Belle. Well, she's
You know what this dude thinks about Park?
a true professional. I don't trust anyone at first, but after Berlin, I realized she's the real deal. Park's one of the guys to me.
One of the guys my ass.
Yeah. Hell no. KGB headquarters? Just between you and me.
And me.
And Sims. I hope I never get closer than pulling up in a car and picking you up. This has every chance of going tits down.
Up, man. Tits up.
Up, down. What's the difference? Yep. It's a long way to Moscow.
God damn it.
I think Adler wants you at the evidence board. We'll talk more on the way to Moscow.
Nope.
I think Adler wants you at the evidence board.
Don't touch my legs. There we go.
Well, I didn't expect to see you back here. Less is more. Less talking, less interaction, less commotion. Blend in. It's the last place that I'll expect an intrusion, so you'll have that to your advantage. Pretty much everything else is at your disadvantage. Coordinating infill and exfil. We've had to move mountains to fashion an untraceable route to Lubyanka Square. I'll make sure that goes off without a hitch. Getting you out, however, is another headache entirely. I've requested updated aerial reconnaissance to aid in planning your escape route. I don't want to run into any unknowns. Our path out of the Soviet Union will be anything but conventional. Hudson has his biases. There are people he'll never trust, and certain people he trusts impeccably. Just so happens you fall into the former category. I wouldn't dwell on it. Hudson was leery about commingling with other intelligence agencies, but after President Reagan greenlit Adler's operation, he fell in line like a good little American patriot. It's not exactly something I'm proud of, Belle. The scar represents a moment of naivete in my life. I'm not keen on broadcasting it. I believe there are better ways to embellish one's character. But in our line of work, it's often more important to diminish the impression we leave on people. I'll be here if you need me. Stay safe out there. Come come back to us in one piece.
MI6 has spent the last year tracking a group of embedded Soviet agents within multiple European governments. These agents could be strategically positioned to set up a larger Soviet plan for Europe. During a recent operation, we acquired information about this group's structure. There are 3 unidentified key agents leading it, and their handler is the Soviet Major Vadim Rudnik, a name previously connected to Perseus. We have Rudnik's position and can move on him, but if we don't first identify his 3 lead agents, we risk losing our chance to take all of the embedded agents down. Check out our list of suspects here. Special evidence you find on missions will help identify the 3 lead agents. I'd advise figuring out who they are before going after Rudnik. It sounds like a partial report to Moscow on lead agent activities. This should help us narrow down the list of suspects.
The last report from Bearded Lady indicates a vote in Parliament is happening soon. He believes he has enough influence to convince others to side with him. Strongman is concerned she's been monitored. Suggests KGB run interference for her. Juggler is worried he may lose his next election. Recommends active measures against his opponents.
That ledger from Krause's apartment might hold some clues to the lead agent identities. Seems Krause was a middleman to funnel money for them. So listen up. An ex-CIA operative named Robert Aldrich has gone rogue. Langley believes this asshole is working with Perseus to assemble a spy ring inside US borders. We recently acquired an encrypted floppy disk from one of his agents that we believe contains everything we need to know about his network, if we can get to it. We know where Aldrich is and can move on him any time. But if we don't get into this disk first, we may nail Aldrich but leave his network intact. You may find some intel out on missions that could help crack the code on this disk. Keep an eye out. We discovered Kasim carrying this coded message. We believe it's intended for the US spy ring, but no one's been able to decrypt it yet. Show him how it's done. You did good finding this reel in East Berlin. It looks like a number station broadcast intended for the spy ring. Give it a listen. See if anything clicks.
Tucson, 1, 4, 3, 4. Detroit, 6, 5, 1, 8. Boston, 0, 9, 2, 9. Oakland, 8, 5, 3, 2. Seattle, 0, 9, 7, 3. Chicago, 5, 7, 8, 7. Juneau, 3, 7, 5, 7. Orlando, 7, 7, 3, 4. Miami, 2, 2, 8, 5. Omaha, 7, 7, 9, 4.
If we decrypt the protection on this disk, we might be able to take down the entire spy ring. This is why we need you. Show us those skills.
The Lubyanka building, KGB headquarters in Moscow. The sleeper agent records are stored in the archives 100 feet below ground in a nuclear defense command bunker.
Your only way in or out is through this high-security elevator.
We'll need proper credentials. That's where our asset Belikov comes into play. Belikov has been our source inside the KGB for nearly a decade. He'll get us in. He came through for us in Yamantau. He'll do it again.
This shit is crazy, even by his standards. You sure he's on board?
An immediate nuclear threat warrants every risk at this point. I'm sure he wouldn't disagree. Sims, get Belikov on the line.
Алло, Беликов на трубке.
Извините. Я думал, что это посольство Сингапура.
We're almost to the tunnels. Did you get access to the bunker? There's always a problem. Solve it. We're getting the files in that bunker. Do whatever it takes. And one more thing. One of our East Berlin informants recently switched sides and fled for Moscow. We have reason to believe he's in the Lubyanka building today. He knows too much about our Berlin network. I'm thinking an early retirement. Good man. Now I know why Hudson thinks so highly of you. We'll meet you at the basement entrance once you have the bunker key.
Comrade Belikov, you've been summoned to the conference room upstairs. Secretary Gorbachev is here from the Central Committee.
I'm sorry. Just have to come back tomorrow. I drove hours to get here. That's not our problem. I know it isn't, but if you would just listen to me for a minute. Citizen, we can't just keep... I was told to show up this morning. I was told it was urgent. I drove from Gorky all night. Have you ever made that drive before?
Citizen. Citizen, it is not up to us.
Really? What will happen if I don't deliver the contents of this briefcase? What will happen?
How would I know? You should leave now.
No. I want to speak to your superior officer.
Don't force us to drag you out.
This is outrageous. I was told I had to deliver this in person.
No one new will be admitted to the building. Orders from above.
Did the general come through here?
Try holding the power button down one more time.
Okay. Are you sure we can't just replace it?
That's probably not in this year's requisition plan.
I can dream.
Indeed.
GDR, beautiful. Okay, where were we?
And with that, I would like to invite you to our party on the...
Wait, isn't party in America?
Things are a bit unusual.
He's British. The Brits love their tea. At least we can agree on something.
I'm not sure that an invitation to a party and an invitation to tea is the same thing.
Fine, let's just go with get-together. I would like to invite you to our get-together on the... Damn, Pavel, what's the date?
The 2nd of May, sir.
Of course. The 2nd of May, to cordially discuss an amicable resolution to the recent incident off the coast of...
Incident, sir?
Do you really need to keep interrupting me?
No, sir.
I'm sorry. This whole thing is getting to me. I could probably use a drink.
Understood, sir.
Comrade Belikov, have a seat. General Secretary Brezhnev has taken an interest in the new security development. There's a mole within the KGB. The committee wants someone from the First Chief Directorate to oversee Colonel Kravchenko's investigation. If you've not met him already, this is Imran Zakayev.
Thank you, Secretary Gorbachev. And thank you all for welcoming me with open arms. I can think of no greater tragedy than a home violated from the inside. The trust and love within a family is sacred.
Apparently. Not everyone shares your beautiful sentiments.
Comrade Belikov, as head of security, I understand you've practically exhausted yourself trying to unearth this mole. How has that gone?
I am not a patient man, Belikov, or a compassionate one.
Until the mole is found, I want security increased around the bunker. Zakayev, do you have any recommendations?
We should restrict bunker access. We also want to cultivate closer relationships with all of you. I want to know your hopes, your fears, your ambitions.
Be thorough, but we don't want any significant disruptions. And you, Belikov? Who do you think should retain bunker access during the investigation?
Comrade Belikov, my apologies. Even your bunker access has been revoked. We can't be too cautious, can we? Secretary Gorbachev, I believe it would be best if only General Charkov retains his bunker key for now.
Very well. See to it.
Worry yourself no longer, sir. I've already ordered the bunker keys collected from the men.
Comrade Belikov, we are in grave danger from the capitalists. Our collective, our very way of life is at risk.
The traitor will be caught. And he will pay a high price for his betrayal.
Belikov, you are dismissed. I'm being watched. I need a bunker key. Now, first, I'll have to kill the cameras. Have you ever been to Poland?
Sir.
This area is restricted. If I'm spotted here, I will
what can I do for you?
cover. Now I need to hide the body. I have to get a bunker key for Adler. He'll need it to access the vault. Unfortunately, Charkov now has the only one.
Yes, on a trip with Helena and the kids. We went up to the coast. Nice. Not too
Sorry,
cold.
comrade.
Ah, fun. Did you get to swim up there?
We swam quite a bit. In fact, we were stationed at Kaliningrad for a couple of years. We enjoyed the Baltic Sea.
I hear the Poles have good beer and terrible food.
That sounds about right. The beer is exceptional. Have you been there?
Yes, only officially. I always wanted to go to their internal export store. What's it called?
Pevex. Not too different than Berezka. Oh, and anyone can go in. You don't need a card, just dollars.
Your attention, please. Lieutenant Kornitsov, report to security. Attention, please. Andrei Morozov to room 304.
How may I help you?
I'm here to pick up our travel papers.
And your names are?
Yuri Suslov, Andrei Mimkin, and Sasha Kozlov.
Let me see. Yes, you're traveling to the PRL?
Yes, comrade.
Under orders from General Charkov and Chairman Andropov. Pacification?
That's correct.
I'll put your papers together. Please take a seat. It'll just be a few minutes.
Thank you, comrade.
You hear about my assignment?
The armory guard has a weakness for Cubans. Okay, perhaps a bribe could get me inside. Adler will be pleased. Now I need to focus on the bunker key. It's not easy being a double agent, huh?
Looking.
Sir, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, Comrade Belikov, but Zakayev has increased security measures. You'll need authorization from the war room like anyone else. I'm sorry, I can't. Zakayev would have my head on a pike. Good day, sir. Sir, what can I do for you? How important is pursuing this lead to you? Ah, a Cuban cigar would really distract me. I'm sure you could find a personal stash in one of the offices. Wonderful. I'll let you in. But this never happened. Good day, sir.
In data entry, I could program this blank keycard into a bunker key, yes. Okay, now I need to head to the basement and let Adler's team in.
How can I help you, sir?
London.
Technically, I will be in Mexico for a week before crossing over. crossing over? I take it you've never been there. They haven't even told me yet. I'm to meet someone near Santa Fe and get the assignment from him or her. The contact information will arrive one day prior to entering the United States. I will in Mexico City. After that, your guess is as good as mine.
Our team will need uniforms to get past security. Luring 2 soldiers into the tunnel should do the trick.
Belikov here. Send a security detail to meet me in the furnace room. Immediately.
Wasn't sure you'd come through.
I don't have much choice, do I? This keycard gives you elevator access to the bunker.
What about uniforms?
Shh, sounds like they're here now. Okay, I will lead them through and distract them. You two do the rest.
Now, take cover. Keep it clean. Uniforms are no good to us bloody.
Там, я нашел незапертую дверь. Нету никакого оправдания этой некомпетентности. У нас есть очень строгие протоколы, чтобы это предотвратить, понятно? Okay, I have to leave, but you should have everything you need. Now, if stopped, you are reporting to Commander Sobel.
Get changed. Here, our weapons and keycard are in the bag. Come on, this way. Once we're in the bunker, we're on our own. Товарищ, можешь опустить нас? Ладно. No metal detectors for us. We're going around.
Просто смешно. Я показал вам свой документ. Я уже должен быть
И куда-то вы направляетесь? Досмотр обязателен для всех, без исключения. Вы должны пройти досмотр. Товарищ, доставьте вашу сумку сюда для досмотра.
Пойдем едем к обиности. Дайте нам пройти.
Принимайте это близко к сердцу, товарищ. У меня приказ досматривать всех, без исключения.
Товарищ, ты нужен Закаеву. Я разберусь.
Спасибо, товарищ.
Ostavici, Belikov.
По-моему, я здесь, нет?
Пойдем.
Внимание! Повышенный уровень готовности. Просьба выполнять все указания сотрудников службы безопасности.
Take us down.
Новые лица. Когда вы прибыли? Ах да, разумеется. То ваш командир. Я не расслышал. Какое совпадение. Я как раз к нему на прием. Обязательно передам ему привет от вас.
It's assholes like that we gotta watch out for. Gear up. They won't be happy to see us down here. Wait for my word.
И прежде чем Кравченко успел... Оружие на землю! Это
запретная Way to the vault.
Они обходят нас! Keep moving towards the vault! Я выдвигаюсь! Раненый! What the hell?
Secure our exfil. Plant a gas canister in the vent. Hurry up and set the gas. Good. Let's get to the vault. We're almost to the vault.
задницу! Мне нужно укрытие! Хочу!
Open the door. I've got your back. Grab the intel. Watch. Don't have much time before they get through. There's the list, Bell. Copy it to a disk. Time, Val. Cut through. They're almost through the door. Get ready. Here they come. Locking the place down. This way.
Put your weapons down now and you...
Now they're down.